Well, today I head off for the hills on a 3-day trip. Looking forward to it. It's a pretty nice morning this morning, about 58 degrees. It'll warm up throughout the day. Here goes. And I'm off. First stop, see Pastor Torberson in Mitchell. Nice and crisp morning. You see the fog there, but the sun's out. It's going to warm up. Going to be in the 70s today as I travel. Half an hour west of Sioux Falls, and the fog just lifted. That was pretty sketchy trying to do that. Here's the sculpture part. I made it to Mitchell. About a half an hour behind schedule, but the fog set me back. I'm going to meet with Pastor Torberson, hopefully for an hour or so, and then I'll be back on the road in west. Well, I finally dragged myself away from Pastor Torberson. He is such a blessing, and I fully enjoy our conversations. but that man could talk a squirrel out of a tree. And he just kept on talking, kept on talking. Got to get some gas now. Next stop's going to be Paulana, South Dakota, where I'm going to see if I can connect with Pastor Steve Aldrich. Well, that's a bust. Everything's locked all the way around. I emailed him, let him know I was coming, but I mean, he is blind, so maybe he didn't have somebody read it to him. So I don't have his phone number. Can't call him, so I guess back on the road I go. This is the Missouri River. It's amazing in South Dakota how the topography changes right after you cross the river. We've left the flat prairie lands, and you can see ahead. From now on, it'll be much more hilly, mountainous. Stop just to stretch my legs and get a drink here at a long-term parking and gas station. I'm not sure what exit, but it's a good thing to remember if I need to get a nap. On the road again. This is one of those rare times when the wind is at my back. Maybe only once or twice ever does that happen. It makes riding really nice. Beautiful country. I was hoping to make it to Wall to refuel, but I think low. The fuel light's been on for quite some time, so I guess I'm going to stop here. I think Wall's another 10 miles up, so I guess I won't risk it. Get gas here, and then I'll go up there to Wall Drug. I don't know how clear it is in the camera, but there are prairie dogs. And of course those buffalo. Pastor Brooks just called and said that he is not feeling well, so that meeting is off. So I'm just, I just refueled here. I'll hit Wall Drug and then just head to the hotel in Hill City tonight. Here we are at Wall Drug. The famous store that's advertised all over the nation.
What do you think of a big tourist shop that never stops?
much stuff in this store. They got leather works, a whole section of boots.
Feel down at the bottom.
Oh no.
There are real claws at the bottom.
Let's just look around a few stores and then we'll stop and get something to eat.
Well, like every other time I've come to Wall Drug, I wonder why I did. It's just a giant tourist trap, but it's kind of a rite of passage as you come through the area, I guess. It's a great story behind it. Since Pastor Brooks canceled, I'm going to try to make my next stop the hotel. It's about a little over 100 miles to it, if my saddle soreness can take it. The weather looks a little suspicious up ahead. Still spitting a little moisture. But no rain. Day one. Oh my word. It's all right. All right. Well, good morning. It was kind of a seedy hotel room. I have no shower curtain, so I kind of flooded the bathroom in getting a shower. It would not be a Katie improved hotel room, but here we go. Okay, it rained last night, so I had to cover her up. But looks like we have a beautiful day today. This is River Road in Hot Springs, and coming up on the right is China Walk. That's where I had supper last night. I had to charge my recording equipment, so I couldn't show that. But today I'm heading up right now to Custer State Park, and we'll ride through Iron Mountain Highway, then hopefully make Needles Highway as well. It's a pretty cool, crisp day. 60 degrees. But it's supposed to be upper 60s, 70 throughout the day, so it should be a nice time. Not too hot. Able to enjoy. I'll shut off for now and pick it up when the scenery gets better. I just entered Wind Cave National Park. I didn't even really know that was a thing. I preset a trip to take me up to the Custer State Park, so I hope that'll work out as well as I hope, but I didn't know it would take me through Wind Cave National Park. So that's where we are right now. There's my first buffalo of the day. I am strapped, but I probably shouldn't take it. Boy, this is what I'm talking about. Windy, woodsy roads. I just got onto South Dakota 87, and this is going to take me to Custer State Park. But these windy roads are just the best. These circle. You almost have to lay the bike down to make the corners. I pulled off. There's all kinds of these little pull-offs where it gives you some information. Here's about the elk. But I saw a trail, so I might just walk down here. Picked up some coffee on the way after I left the hotel, because the hotel had horrible tea-colored coffee. So I'll see. There's been buffalo everywhere. Maybe I'll see one up close and personal. Beautiful country. Got a Y here. One goes down that way, and then one goes down into the woods. So quiet out here. Well, that was a nice little hike, but I didn't come to hike. I came to ride. So we'll take back off again. Head back up to Custer State Park. Off we go. I think that car just pulled over to let me by. It's hard not to stay close. Oh, this is wonderful. It's almost like a video game. Here we are, entering Custer State Park. Buffalo are dangerous. Do not approach, that sign said. So I guess I'm not allowed to pet them. That's disappointing. Haha. Look at those poor suckers. They have to pedal. All I have to do is twist the throttle to make it up this hill. They're probably in better shape than I am though. We have about a little over a mile and I should get to the Route 16, which is the Iron Mountain Highway. That's what I love to ride. All right, here we are, Junction 16A. Let's see, I need to stay to the right. No. Oh shoot, no, I don't want to stay to the right. That's 87. Well, my route says go to the right. I'm going to go to the left. We'll see what we find. I have to admit, this is the first time I've ever seen a turtle crossing. Seriously, a turtle crossing. I have to go slow. I would think they're pretty easy to dodge. They're turtles. But get ready to hit the brakes. So what I did was I ended up doubling back. I don't know, it's confusing me a little bit. Because that opened up to a regular highway, so now I'm going to go the way I had previously planned, and maybe I was smarter then. This is we've been here before. This is the hole in the wall picnic area. Thought this would be cool to see again. Why is it called the hole in the wall, you ask? Well, take your best guess. Let's check this out. It's kind of cool. It's a hole in the wall. I have to confess, last time we were here, Micah desecrated this sacred monument because he peed right there. Couldn't believe he would do such a thing. Howdy. There is a hike up there, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go. There's probably more interesting places still to come. These are pretty cool. Tunnels in the walls. Beautiful that the trees are just starting to change and get color. I bet in another couple of weeks it would be a gorgeous ride through here. But it's nice enough today. I just had to show this view, those rocks up there. It's beautiful. What we're on right now is the beginnings of Needles Highway. So those will only get thinner and taller as we get closer. (10-4). Here are some of the needles. I might stop, take a walk around, look at those. Actually, I'll stop up there. Look at those rocks. Amazing. Look at that one balanced right up there. Think I could push it off? I don't think I'll try. Wow. Really slow through here. Look at that scenery. That's just crazy. The tree growing right on top there. Beautiful. Okay, I gotta take a little walk over there. Well, we're about to go through the eye of the needle. This is really cool. As long as there's nobody coming on the other side. I wouldn't want to take a camper through that, but more power to them. Amazing. I'm going to have to shut down for a while. My glasses just informed me that they have very low battery, so I'm going to have to recharge before I can do any more filming. Hope we don't miss any beautiful sights. Well, I won't, because I'm here. Well, I stopped for a break. Got to finish some of my coffee and let the glasses recharge, and try to put up with this horrendous scenery. It's beautiful. There's a trail down there, so I guess you could hike up into there if one had such inclinations, which I don't really. What do we have here? I do believe we have a restaurant of some sort, and I am very hungry, so I think I'm gonna grab a bite and let the glasses charge the rest of the way. Well, that's disappointing. The grill here is closed, but they said their restaurant is about 1.5 miles from here. So I'll go see if I can check that out. It's disappointing when you're hungry and you see a place to eat and they're not open. We'll try the other one. Well, I found it. It turns out to be a really fancy place, but I guess I'll treat myself for one day. Get some food, get myself recharged, get the battery recharged, then we'll hit the road again. The Lord has given us a gorgeous day. Well, lunch was amazing. Great little place there. I'll have to remember that place. Battery is at 100% for filming, so that's good. Back on the road again. Next stop is Mount Rushmore. 11 miles of these twisty-turny roads. Sun has went down, so it's gotten a little chillier, but it's still pretty nice. The views are spectacular. And the road is wonderful. But really curvy, as you can see here. We do almost a 90-degree turn. Entering Black Hills National Forest, leaving Custer State Park. Can you see those rocks protruding up out of the mountain? Those needles? It's amazing. Up to Mount Rushmore here. Should be able to see them any minute. saw him through the trees. I didn't go up to the actual monument area. I was just there last year, but there you see them. Pretty amazing. Well, we've seen the presidents. Now I'm going to ride Iron Mountain Road here for a little bit. Very windy. And then here we have a tunnel coming up, I think. This is what is called a pigtail bridge. It's pretty cool. You take this where it actually goes over itself. It's still a pretty cool little bridge. Just coming off this bridge. This is what it talks about, the pigtail bridges. And I see rocks. Should I climb some rocks? I think I'm going to climb that one because there's something really cool to see when you get to the top. Okay, making it to the top. This is not a job for old men. Thankfully, I'm so young. Okay. Let's see if we get to the top of here. I want you to see something. It's really cool. Can you see them? Hope it comes out. But there are the presidents. I see you! Okay, it's about all the rock climbing I want to do today. Let's get some more pigtail bridges. Look at the presidents. Check it out. As you come through, there they are, peeking over the trees. I don't know if you can see it from here, but it's a really cool sight. This is the place I was waiting for. This is a really cool place to do a little bit of hiking. Let's go see what we can find. Look at them run. Ugh. To have that energy. All right, let's see what we see on top of this. Oh yeah. Oh, be careful. Don't want to take another step. Wow, there they are. Might not be able to make it out on the camera, but presidents are right there. Wow. Beauty. I just helped that lady get down off, or back from that rock, and so I said, you ought to go up top because you can see the presidents from there. And her daughter said, let's do it. And they started heading for those rocks. I was a little worried and was going to offer to help, but that's quite a climb. So she decided not to. Well, the spry 60-year-old's going to do it. That's sweet.
For an 88-year-old
Hey, you're doing good as it is.
Yes, indeed.
Do you see them?
Are you going up?
I just did.
Oh, you did?
I did, yes ma'am.
Good for you.
Yeah, got a nice picture up there. But it's a straight cliff drop off on the other side, so you don't want to go too far. Well, you enjoy your day.
Indeed, and I hope you're enjoying yours.
Oh, I am.
Thank you for stopping and talking to me.
You are most welcome. You have a good day.
You do the same.
Sweet lady. So this is where I'm going to turn around and head back, because this morning I came from the other direction to almost this point, and I wanted to be able to get to Hill City because it has a really cool store I always like to go to. So we'll turn around here and head back the way we came. Did she want a quick ride before we go? I'm kidding. I was just joking. You guys have a good day. She actually took me serious. I don't know if I'd have wanted to take that sweet milkshake on a ride. Been scary. Another tunnel. This is the C.C. Gideon Tunnel. Make sure nobody's coming the other way. This is another tunnel where as you come through it, you'll see the presidents. Should get a pretty clear picture of them here. Awesome. Here's another pigtail bridge. That's where I climbed the rock a few minutes ago. You almost have to lay the bike down to get around these corners. It's crazy. Woo, that was fun. There they are. 4 great men. I had to pull over and just get a picture of this. Do you see on the right rock the tree that's sitting on top? That's amazing. I don't know if you can see it, so I'm going to zoom in my camera and get it, but pure rock, and there's a tree growing up there. Like, where does the dirt come from? It's crazy. On the way to Hill City, I found something that I thought was funny. If you have lots of kids, that's probably where you'll live. Dead Broke Street. Well, at least there's a place for you to move to if it gets too bad. Dead Broke Street. That's funny. One of my favorite stores, one I have to stop at every time. Why, you ask? It's called Candyland. Do you really need to ask? Let's check it out. I don't even eat that much candy, and this store gets me excited. Look at all the taffy. I always get a bunch, and then I end up not eating it, so I'm not going to do that this year. I will try one, though. But one of the reasons I come to this store is because they have something I can't find anywhere else. Please have it. Uh-oh. Oh no. Do they not have it? This is why I came. I mean, who wants Monster Mucus Pop? Zombie Brain Juice. Who's their target audience? Unicorn Yak. Wow. Bug Barf. Yeah, get me a can of Bug Barf when you go to the store. Dog Drool. Really delicious. Alien Snot. That's what I've been missing in my life. Wow. Well, they didn't have my Crow Black Licorice Dots, but I got ice cream. And I got some Cheerwine soda, used to have in Bible college, and some chocolate covered pretzels. So good thing that's all I got. It's a lot of candy in there. Well, I got to my my 1-star hotel, and I got almost the whole video edited and put together. The Sweet Inn. They need to redefine the word sweet, but it's not that horrible, I guess. Good enough for who it's for. But I thought I would just take a little ride and see what's in the area and see if there's anything interesting. This is Rapid City, by the way, and it looks like it's not quite the best section of Rapid City. There's the mayor looking for political donations. And I thought I might just scope out where to get supper tonight. I was hoping there might be a nice steakhouse somewhere. There's a Mexican place. But the Chinese food I had last night has left my stomach seriously messed up all day, so maybe I'll stay away from Mexican. A lot of casinos around here, and there's a suspicious scent of weed as I drive through this wonderful section of Rapid City, and in my hotel too. I don't know this town, but I would hope that it has a better side than where I'm at. This is a very seedy part of town. I'm gonna go up there, hang a right, and kind of circle around. Hot roast makes everything better. Have to agree with that one. This may be the first time I've ever just rode through a new town just to explore it. And I could have picked better towns. Down in the Black Hills, there's no end of interesting things to see, but now I come to a run-of-the-mill city, and there's just not that much to see. There's a couple of weed shops, which explains a lot. Well, this is the only store that has appealed to me at all. Let's check that out. Parked in front of this Harley. Tell me, which bike is prettier? Yeah, I agree with you. Yup. Hi. Wow. Western Cologne. Wranglers. Oof. Yeah, smells like horses. Guess that's so good to go in for. Yeah, I didn't really have anything I want, and now I stink. Never try cologne by spraying it on yourself first. Blah! Maybe it'll blow off in the air. Alright, I'll ride back towards home and see what we find. That guy just put his window up in his car. I'm convinced it's because of the vile perfume cologne I'm wearing. Ugh. Just figured I'd get some steps in before I head in for the night. Still haven't figured out the food thing. I don't know. I might even resort to this terrible place there. Not my favorite place. Oh, there's Subway. Hey. I might just get a sub and that way I'm just settled in for the night. I think that might be a plan. Okay. That finishes me up for the night. Got my Subway. Oh, here they are. Yeah. Need to walk back again, let me know. It's like somebody took Stetson or some kind of good cologne and then added kerosene into it. It's so bad. It'll probably stay with me for days. Alright. If you've watched this far today, thanks for spending the time. And I'm going to wrap it up for this evening. And I'm not going to do any filming tomorrow because I'm just going to try to crush the miles and get home. But hope you enjoyed the video, whoever watches, if anybody. Good night.